All right, what's up, Empire Builders? In today's video, we're going to be showing you something that we've literally never shown before. We're going to be showing you the social media marketing calendars that we use to generate over 6 figures per month in our businesses for both Untapped Focus as well as the e-commerce Empire Builders. And then most importantly, make sure you stay to the end because you're going to see how you can actually take all this stuff and have us actually do it for your own social media accounts for your businesses. So I'm really excited to share this, guys. This is very behind the scenes. We've literally never shown how we manage all of these social media accounts, the posts, the content, the research, all that stuff we're going to cover in today's video. And then again, like I said, if you want to take part of this for us to actually do all this stuff for you and manage your social media, we'll get to that at the end. But either way, this is going to be a super valuable video for you, especially if you're just getting started with social media and starting to create that organic traffic, which of course is way better than any sort of paid advertising. So Ali, I brought Ali on to kind of showcase this. He is our COO at e-commerce Empire Builders as well as Untapped Focus. So he is going to be kind of showing you guys this A to Z. So Ali, thanks for coming on here and kind of sharing this with everybody. Don't give away all the secrets though, of course. I'm kidding. No.
So a little bit of context before we go into this. When we started Untapped, you guys should really look at the Untapped journey because that account started from zero. And we grew that account in 30 days to over 20,000 followers. And a large part of it was the content strategy. In fact, the content strategy that we're going to be sharing with you in this video got us 100,000 views on one of the first videos we ever published. And then after we were publishing lots of content, we even got to go viral on a couple of those, 10,000 views, 20,000 views on some. And if you guys follow Peter's Instagram, we tend to get viral over there as well, with one of our reels actually hitting 1 million. So we're going to share content strategy for everything, how you can do that, and obviously how you can leverage our team, our design team, which we've never ever shown before, and basically make it your design team. So sorry about that.
There we go. There you go. That was a good intro to the showcase.
All right, so now I'm going to share with you the content calendars and show you guys what consistent social media posting, or how powerful that is. All right, so as you can see, for EEB, we have been posting since August 2020, but this is just the 2020 calendar. Way back, all right? So essentially, this is what a social media calendar looks like. This is what I'm going to walk you through all of the different aspects, and this is something that you should be doing yourself as well. And this is something that we do here at e-commerce Empire Builders. So the first thing starts off with research, right? To make social media content easy to post, it's very important to know what categories of content you're going to have, because this is the problem that business owners have. You wake up and you think, hey, what should I be posting today? That should never ever happen to you. You should have your categories pre-planned so that when you wake up, you have to ask yourself, what type of content am I posting today? When you ask yourself the question, what type of content am I posting today, it becomes easier to research and it becomes easier for you to actually make that piece of content and post it. So for example, for e-commerce Empire Builders, we have a variety of different styles of content that we post. And so for example, in September, we are posting testimonials, we're posting viral videos, we're posting IGTVs, we're posting Instagram Reels, and we're posting viral videos as well. And what's even more important than that,
let me kind of jump in here, Ali. This is important. I think a lot of people miss this because they go out there on their social media accounts and literally will just post about the product or the digital product, physical product, whatever it is, and only post about that. And then you look at some of these business pages and you see why they kind of they suck. There's no engagement or anything like that. It's a good mixture. I like that you have that list there to kind of show everyone.
Yeah, because this all stems from problems that we had before, where we were either posting too much of one type of content or we didn't know what to post. And that is why it's important to figure out the category that you're going to be posting in. So I want to show you guys the Instagram page as well. In e-commerce Empire Builders, we've been managing to grow this over 100,000 followers. And as you can see, there's a variety of different styles of content over here. Now, this is for info products. We're going to e-com products as well. But as you can see, there are different hooks for each type of client, right? Because not every piece of content will appeal to every single person. And what's even more key, and this is one of the secrets that Pete didn't want me to give up, but what's even more key is what performs organically will perform better on paid. So when you see something hit very well on your Instagram post, that is something that you should then repurpose the paid ad. So what am I saying? Your organic is a great testing bed.
That's a great point. I think a lot of people miss that. It's free. It's free to test it. Like you said, like with Untapped, like we've had some posts go viral there. Like that probably means, okay, well, we should probably use this for paid ads, right? So like thinking like that, like it's basically a place to test. But
so with Untapped, as you guys can see now, a lot of e-commerce brands do is they just keep posting pictures of the product, right? Now that's not really super valuable because especially if you're new, the client isn't connected to the product at all. They don't even know you yet. So posting pictures of the product isn't going to get you a lot of engagement. For example, if you just look at Apple's social media, right? Apple's social media, what is it? It's just pictures. There is no iPhone, right? Because they
showing the lifestyle.
Yeah, they know that people connect with the benefit more than the product. Now, of course, we're not Apple. We're trying to sell our product, but we can take a lot of inspiration from there when we're doing our social media. So over here as well, you'll see a lot of categories, right? And what's something that we do that's even more key is we tap into what's going on currently. So when the whole thing was about Tom Brady, we posted about him. When everything was about, when Drake was dropping his new album, we posted about him, and we connected it to our niche and entrepreneurship. So it's very important to stay on trend and post stuff that will actually get picked up. Now, not everything will go viral, but we understand that we don't really care about likes, we care about conversion. So when we run an ad of Untapped Focus, what happens is somebody will see that this page has posted over 920 posts, has over 30,000 followers, and has so much information, right? And another thing that you guys will notice is it's all organized, right? So we have two different approaches. For e-com, we tend to keep it more organized. For info, it's more about trying to get people from different angles. Now there's two different strategies behind that, but whichever one you opt to go, let's say somebody comes here from an ad, right? They're going to see how well your page is designed, and they're going to find different hooks throughout, right? The viral content goes on explore pages and gets followers to your page, and the posts about your product help inform the customer about what the product is, and then helps get you sales.
No, that makes a ton of sense, you know. And variety is key, right? And I think a lot of people miss out on that because we get stuck in, and this happens to us sometimes, we get stuck doing like the same content, same this, same that. And, you know, you're not really making progress when you do that, you know? So it's important to try out new things, try out new hooks, because you don't know which is going to be the one that hits. You know, for Untapped Focus, we pretty much only do retargeting ads on Untapped Focus. We pretty much rely completely on organic and then retargeting those people to buy, right? And that's telling you something. That's pretty much creating warm traffic from social media and then retargeting them on, you know, other ad platforms when we actually pay for it. And that's, we have the, you know, the cheapest kind of cost per conversion at that point.
Absolutely. And now a big question is like, where is this content coming from? Are you creating it from scratch? Are you like, how do you know if it is something that's going to work? Well, we only do things that we know are going to work. So all of this content is created from research. So we have a couple of key pages that we follow that are the best in the niche. And what we try to do is we try to repurpose and add value to a lot of content that's already been created and already proven to work. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you that exact strategy that our research team employs, and then what our graphic team does to take those pieces of content and make it better. So we'll cut a little bit, but I want to show it. I want to show the guys this. Okay, so right now we are looking at one of the best pages for entrepreneurship. Now, both of our pages, you know, the e-commerce empire builders page and Untapped Focus are both focused on entrepreneurship. So how do we know what posts and what type of posts will get us the most amount of virality and get the most amount of engagement? we use this tool called IG Blade. And what we do is we look at every single post that's been posted by the particular page. But what's even cooler is that we can see all of these stats right here, along with the engagement rate, right? So what we try to do is we try to identify what posts got a lot of engagement. So you guys can see that on average, it's getting less than 0.5.
And look at that. Like if you scroll down a little bit, like look at this. This is massive. Look at the one to the left. It's 0.26 engagement rate. Yeah. And look at the one to the right with Floyd Mayweather, 1.44. That is a huge difference in engagement rate. So there's something like, oh, was that hook better? Oh, was it because Floyd was used? Okay, maybe I should try using Floyd Mayweather in one of mine if that's the niche. You know, I'm not, depending on what your niche, this is where the research comes in, guys.
Exactly. So let's say you're in the knitting niche. You're going to go to a lot of these viral style pages and try to find what video went viral. Now, if this is something that you can repurpose, obviously this wealth page doesn't own this video. They've taken a video, added captions, added value. So this is exactly what we're going to do. We're going to find more Floyd Mayweather clips such as this, repurpose them, create our own type of subtitle video with just our green accents and make it our own. So that's how we find videos and pictures that go viral again and again and again. And that's how we find and create really good content. So this is what our team does. Our team finds these pages, researches them, identifies videos that go viral, then the graphic and video team goes, collect the content, create the content. Our copywriting team adds the captions, our research team finds the hashtags, and then all of that comes together in this calendar that our admin team then posts. So there's all these different parts of the cog working together so that the social media posting is consistent. And another big thing is that we also post content of the product itself. So if you have product pictures, if you have an AliExpress supplier link or an Amazon supplier link or whatever it is, if you give us the product, believe me, we didn't go to a studio to create this picture. Like this picture has been created graphically, and not only this, but all of these pictures that you can see here have been created graphically. So what does that tell you? That tells you that you don't have to pay like a studio a lot of money to get really good photography. No, you just need good product renders, and we can do that.
Yeah, so you see guys, like it's so important to like stay organized with this and not waking up in the morning and like doing the post, right? Like the best plan of action here is to like at least plan out a week in advance. You can see with us, we're planning out like a month in advance. So everything is like process. It's a system. It's a process that we kind of, we plug these things into, we plug our team into, and it just happens, right? So if you want to be plugged into this system and have these kind of processes already built for you, and you don't have to lift a finger here, we do offer this service now. This is so highly recommended from us, guys. I think this is one next to our Facebook ad manager or just, omnipresent ad management. This was the next that so many of you asked for, is like, I don't want to do social media. I hate social media. Can you guys just do it for me? So we finally have been able to, create our team and open up our team a bit more to be able to do this exact thing that we're doing for Untapped Focus. We're doing for e-commerce empire builders. And we want you to be able to come join our family as well. And we have different kinds of packages here available. So let's talk about the first thing. We have multiple different kinds of packages. We have 3 posts per week or 7 posts per week. Ali, in your opinion, right? Somebody is watching this, they maybe just launched their funnel, their Shopify store, whatever, making some sales, haven't really posted anything on Facebook or Instagram. What are you suggesting they do, right? Should they be posting 3 times a week, 7 times a week? What's kind of the best plan of action?
So I would advise beginners to at least do 3 times a week, because that's how much that you need to have like at least a minimum amount of visibility.
Credibility, right? Too.
Yeah, absolutely. Instagram will push your content the more you post on it, right? So if you're this one-trick pony that posts very little, Instagram's not going to value you a lot more, and your audience doesn't expect a lot from you, right? Because you don't post often enough. So 3 times a week, which is half the week, is a good starter point for anybody who's kind of new to e-commerce, has some stuff running, is thinking about dipping their toes in, and and try social media for the first time. But 7 days a week is literally the optimal point for every single person to be posting once. Your audience should hear from you once a day, because if you want to achieve like true omnipresence, they need to at least see you once every single day.
And mind you guys, we post like 2-3 times a day on each, and eventually you work your way up to that point. And that's something we can accommodate for you. But if you're already somebody that's already, making like 10 grand a month, yeah, you probably will want to do at least seven, if not maybe going into the 14 packages, which you could just email us about if you're at that level where you want like 2 posts a day created for you. But yeah, obviously, if you post, the more you post, the faster you kind of create this organic traffic for yourself, right? If you're only posting 3 times a week, it's going to be very difficult to get there faster. Not that you won't, it's just going to be a slower process than if you're doing it 7 days a week. Okay. Next, let's kind of go over everything that you're going to be getting. So guys, again, with the calendar, we're going to be creating all of that for you. Kind of go into detail of the whole calendar and the schedule and how they'll be able to see all that, Ali.
All right. So basically, this is what it will look like. Once you sign up, we will get in touch with you. We will understand more about your business, more about your niche, and more about the different types of products that you sell. Once we have a great understanding of what that is, we will go ahead and research your market to find out what players and what other pages and what influencers and what is basically viral, trending, and really working in your niche, because we want you to have that head start. Once we understand that, we will form your categories, because we want you to post a certain amount of viral posts to get new eyeballs in, and we want you to post a certain amount of content about your product to get those conversions in. Once we decide on that, we will start building the category section of your social media. And once the category section is filled, we will continually update it with fresh new creatives based on what is currently trending in your niche. We will start on a weekly basis. So there will be a sheet that will be updated every single week and scheduled every single week, so that you don't have to worry about it being posted. You don't have to be worried about, did my post go out or not? No, it's more set and forget. And once there's a rhythm, once there's familiarity, once we know what's working, then we can go ahead and even plan a month in advance before posting it.
Yeah, and just to understand, guys, like, this is for those of you that want to focus on working on your business instead of in it. Let us do these mundane tasks that you can go focus on, like, creating new actual content, or creating new offers, or creating new funnel strategies, or whatever with your business or automations. This is really a set and forget kind of thing, where you're going to just plug and play into the systems and processes that we've been using for years now, right? Successfully. Now, this goes for anybody as well. So you can be selling physical products. You could be selling digital products. You can even be like an affiliate marketer. Is that correct, Ella? Can we kind of do this for pretty much, any kind of product or service?
Absolutely. We can do it for any product and service. And what's even more important is, if you're doing Instagram influencers or paid traffic, this is sort of a must, because think about an influencer posting you and not having a social media presence. Or think about you running paid ads and somebody tries to Google you and your Instagram page doesn't pop up. So it is quite vital that you have that presence, just so that you have more proof, because all of that leads to conversions, and that's at the end of the day, that's the metric that you should care about the most.
This is so important, guys. You have to remember, like, a lot of people even may come to your store, they, may buy, but they're probably going to go and like Google you, and you want your Facebook page to pop up. You want your Instagram to pop up, your website to pop up. Like, you want these things to pop up, because if they just search your name and nothing comes up at all, they're going to be like, this is sketchy. I'm not going to buy, right? Like, that doesn't make any sense. So these are not only good for obviously sales, but also for SEO purposes as well, right? So anything else to add, Ali? I think we've pretty much covered absolutely everything in our process of, especially in terms of social media for Facebook and Instagram. Is there anything else that I'm missing here?
No, I don't think you're right. I think we've covered everything. Yeah.
Awesome. So guys, if there's any questions or anything like that we didn't cover about our social media management service, just drop a comment down below in the comment section. If you're already somebody that maybe wants a larger package, just shoot us an email as well. We can answer your questions there as well. Peter@ecommerceempirebuilders.com. Looking forward to working with you guys, and most importantly, looking forward to building and growing your organic social media accounts.